Okay, I've been seeing a lot of chatter online about how Bluebrixx's Enterprise D was so much better than Lego's. So let's talk about it. I was quite tempted by the Bluebrixx sets, but I procrastinated too much and then they lost the license and that was that. Now that LEGO have nabbed the license and have released the Enterprise D, the fat one, it was inevitable that comparisons would happen. With that in mind, I've gone online to see what was on offer from Bluebrixx back when they could sell Star Trek products. The internet never forgets. Turns out, they actually made 3 different versions of the D over the years to cater for different budgets.
A wise move.
Yeah, well, I doubt these current critics were thinking of the smallest ones when saying LEGO's subpar in comparison. I mean, here, this is the tiniest version, made up of only 182 pieces. It's like 20 times smaller than LEGO's version.
Okay, it's tiny, but they did good work on the stand, making it look like Starfleet's insignia. That was a nice touch.
And at €13, it was a very affordable ship.
You could buy a whole fleet of them.
Next up was a model nearly 3 times bigger, made up of 521 pieces.
Look at all the windows.
Yeah, that's something that's definitely lacking with the LEGO variant. But you know what's even better? All those prints. Why is it that smaller companies can do printed parts, but somehow the richest and most profitable toy company in the world can't?
Greed?
Of course it's greed. Only the best greed is good enough, don't you know?
The model's small enough to hang on by a tower of round 2x2 bricks, and once again, the stand is a nice rendition of the Starfleet insignia.
Come on, that's not the model they say is better than LEGO's.
It's got nice smooth lines, I'll grant you that, but it's just too small to be worthy of any comparison, Shirley.
I agree, and don't call me Shirley. But it was a super affordable model, clocking in at €35.
And I'm guessing the next model's the biggest.
And the one worthy of all the praise. You ready for it?
Hit it.
Well, the shape's pretty faithful, even if it looks kind of blocky.
The oval's not really that good of an oval, mind.
But the good thing here is all those printed pieces for the windows.
Yeah, 61 parts are printed in total.
Impressive. And a lot of curved parts are used. I mean, I can see the argument that they did a better job.
Can you? I'm not so sure myself. I mean, for one thing, have a look at the stand.
Oh, where did the insignia go?
Well, that's just a boring-looking stand.
Yeah, that's disappointing, but that's not the issue. Look at LEGO's stand. Okay, it's not a very attractive base, but look at what it's able to achieve. It can hold the entire model from a single point of contact.
Isn't that what the first 2 models did too?
The first 2 models only had a few hundred pieces. LEGO has 3,600 of them, and the saucer section isn't held by anything other than the model itself. And yet, look at Bluebrixx's best version.
There's a transparent tower holding the saucer section.
Exactly, and Bluebrixx's model is just under 2,000 pieces. LEGO's is bigger, more complex, much heavier, and yet the saucer section is free-floating. That's damned impressive.
And don't forget, LEGO's saucer section can separate and is only securely held in place by just a little Technic piece.
I actually bumped into a review of that Bluebrixx model, and the reviewer was less than impressed, complaining about the meager building experience and the lack of stability between the saucer and the star drive sections. Plus, they highlighted the brick's poor quality. And I think more illuminating was the price. Bluebrixx's model, made up of 1,971 parts, cost around €200. So, when you see that LEGO are charging €380 for 3,600 pieces, you realize the price-to-piece ratio is almost the same.
Still, $400 is a heck of a lot of money for what is, at the end of the day, a bunch of plastic bricks to display on a shelf.
Can't argue with that, McCluck. Not everyone will be able to afford it. This is a similar issue to the Avengers Tower, the Titanic, the Eiffel Tower, the Sublime Rivendell. This is top-of-the-line LEGO for people with deep pockets.
And what's nuts is the biggest Bluebrixx model is 55 centimeters long. That's just 5 centimeters less than LEGO's, with about half the piece count. Where did LEGO put all those extra parts?
That's a mystery we'll have to uncover when we get our hands on it. And there's also a huge difference between Bluebrixx and LEGO. Back then, that German competitor's sets didn't come with minifigs.
So you end up paying all that money for an unsatisfying building experience with parts that have poor clutch power. I think that shows LEGO's version in a much better light.
My point exactly. Yes, it's expensive because it's made up of so many parts, but the price is on par with other models and with the former computation. Plus, it's much better engineered
and it comes with the entire main cast of characters.
I think Bluebrixx made some good sets, like the Delta Flyer for instance, but LEGO's engineering skills are hard to beat.
Shame about the bloody stickers, though. Mark my words, that sticker sheet is gonna ruin the experience for me.
So, what do you think about these models? Do you own one of these Bluebrixx sets? Which version do you think is better? Do let us know in the comments, and if you like what we do,
And how we do it,
And you feel you'd like to help us out,
please consider joining our Patreon.
we'll leave a link to it in the description.
Thanks for watching, and we'll speak to you again next time. Exactly, and Bluebrixx's model is just under 2,000 pieces. LEGO is... Exactly, and Bluebrixx's model is just under 2,000 pieces.